Hey guys, what's up? So, I know it's been a while and I feel like this is exactly what I say every time, but I just wanted to update you guys on my channel. I'm not going to really be doing as many videos as I had initially planned. They're kind of, I really don't have enough time to be editing them with my regular job and trying to work on these repaints as well. But I still will be making videos. It probably will be every other or every two repaint that I do, but the videos will come, just there'll be bigger periods in between that don't have a video. So if you don't already, follow me on Instagram. My Instagram is @mark_jonathan_repaints, and there I'll post all of my repaints. It's easier for me to post on there just because it's quicker and I don't have to edit anything. I could just take a picture of the doll and show it. So there will be quite a few that won't be on my channel that you can see on my Instagram. So for today's repaint, I'm doing the one and only Valentina. Valentina is from season 9 of RuPaul's Drag Race. She was kind of a huge fan favorite, starting from her initial promo picture where I totally fell in love with her. She looked super gorgeous and glamorous, and with her huge big red hair and her mint outfit with all the textures, with the giant paillettes and the sequins and the ostrich feather boa. It was just, I don't know, perfect to me, and I just knew that I had to do a repaint of her. And exciting news on the Valentina repaint, I will be doing a whole series of her looks from the show. I've picked a few and I'm gonna do a whole Valentina collection. So if you like Valentina, you should totally follow me on Instagram and on here, and you'll get to see all the dolls that I do of her. She has so many awesome looks, so I'm stoked. Okay, so right now I'm gonna show you the doll before, which it looked like this. Okay, so that's what the doll looked like before, and now I'm gonna walk you through my repaint. I begin by mapping out the eye shape as per usual. After drawing in her eyelid, I begin to map out her signature brows. Now I repeat the same steps on the left side. This usually gives me the hardest time because I'm not very good at making things symmetrical, but I just kind of wing it and hope for the best. Now with the green watercolor pencil, I begin to shade in her eyeshadow. Now I begin to blend out her eyeshadow with a little bit of chalk pastel. I begin to shade under her eyebrows with a bone color watercolor pencil to make her eyes pop a little bit more. I use the same color pencil to shade in her eyelid and the inner parts of her eye. Now with the black watercolor pencil, I begin to trace out her eyeliner. So in Valentina's promo picture, she's wearing these kind of hazel green contacts. So I try to recreate that by putting brown around the outside and then shading the middles with a little bit of green. Now with some green chalk pastel, I begin to feather out her eyeshadow under her eye. Once I am done with the right side, I begin to do the same steps on the left side. And apparently not in the same order. Once I'm at a good place with the eyes, I begin to move on to the eyebrows. Now with a dark brown watercolor pencil, I begin to shade the outsides of her eyebrows to give it more of a gradient feel. Now I begin to draw in her signature line work in her eyebrows. Now with various warm chalk pastels, I begin to build out her contour. If you end up going a little heavy-handed, you can always go back with your kneaded eraser to lighten up the shading a bit. Now with some pink chalk pastel, I begin to shade in her blush. This brings a little bit more life to the face. Now with some pearlescent paint, I begin to go over her eyelids to give it some shine. To make her eyes stand out a bit more, I go back with white acrylic paint and fill in the whites of her eye. With black watercolor pencil, I begin to draw in her lashes. Now with a tan watercolor pencil, I begin to trace out her lips. I begin to fill in her lips with a pink watercolor pencil just to make sure I like the shape. Now, because Valentina has such a signature smile, I go in with a white and begin to fill that in. Now with acrylic paint, I begin to color in the areas of the mouth that I have mapped out. And she's pretty much done. Well, until the fact that I removed all of this paint and repainted her for a second time. That version you'll see in the photos that are coming up next. Here is a side-by-side comparison of the original doll on the left and my repaint of Valentina on the right. Okay guys, so that was my repaint of Valentina. I hope you guys enjoyed it. I had so much fun recreating it. She has such a gorgeous face. It was fun to try to mimic that, and I am super excited to bring you more. So if you don't already follow me, please hit the subscribe button down below, and you will be up to date with all of my latest and greatest repaints. And don't forget to follow me on my Instagram at mark_jonathan_repaints. And there you'll get to see all of the dolls that I don't make videos for. For instance, I had already started on a second Valentina doll, if you guys haven't seen already. It looks like this. It's her Princess Draggily Ever After look, and it's when she was Princess Vera, and that's when the whole like dramatic scene between her and Aja went down, which was iconic for that season. I mean, not much was going on, but that was good. Well, the finale reunion was good too. But this is her. So you can see pretty much all the detail that I did on her. It really mimics the outfit. I have nails included on there as well. You get to see better pictures of her on my Instagram. So until next time, bye.